सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् ॐ सुखं नित्यं स्वप्रकाशं व्यापकं नामरूपयोः अधिष्ठानं बुद्ध्यबोध्यं बुद्धिर्दृग्यत्तु निर्मलम् अपारं सर्ववेदान्तवेद्यं प्रत्यक्परं महः तदेवाहं न मत्तोऽन्यदिति मे निश्चिता मतिः। Vichara Sagara, chapter 6, page number 239, top paragraph, third line. तच्च कर्णगोलकं मोक्षकाले नास्ति तस्मादाकाशरूपश्रोत्रेन्द्रियसत्त्वेऽपि गोलकाभावात् ज्ञानं न भवति अनया रीत्या ज्ञानजनकं यत् श्रोत्रेन्द्रियस्य स्वरूपं तदेव दुःखं तस्यैव नाशः। Nischaladasa, first he has given the Jiva Swarupa according to Advaita Vedanta. What is the nature of Jivatma? Having said that, he entered into other systems of philosophy like Sankhya. Sankhya philosophers' concept of Jivatma also presented. After that, he entered into the Nyaya Matam. What is the nature of Jivatma according to Nyaya philosopher? Nyaya philosophers' theory of Jivatma is Atma Manas Samyogaha. The consciousness is or Jnanam generated by Atma Manas Samyogaha. That is called Jivatma. So the temporary consciousness is generated. But according to Advaita Vedanta, consciousness is not temporary. It is not generated in the mind Atma Samyoga. According to Advaitin, Atma is not a property of the body. Atma is not a part of the body, not a product of the body. Atma is different from the body. Atma is an independent entity that which enlivens the body. Then Atma is that which is enlivening the body is all-pervading. Atma is all-pervading, enlivening the body, independent entity, not a part, product or property of the body. But that Atma which is enlivening the body will survive after the death of the body also. Atma survives after the death of the body, and that surviving Atma is not available or not accessible for our sense perception. Or we can say it not available for body-mind complex. It is not accessible. So these are all the features of Atma according to Upanishads. But the Nyayamata is entirely different. We know Advaitins' concept of Atman nature. Atma is Nityaha, Satyaha, Aprameyaha, Swaprakashaha, Akarta, Abhokta. These are all the features of Atma we are talking about. But the Nyayamata philosopher says Atma is that which is a dravyam, Nitya dravyam. There are 7 padarthas. Among 7 padarthas categories, there are first one property is padartha is dravyam. In that dravyams, there are again pancha sukshma bhutani, kala, dik, manaha, atma. All of them come under dravyam, nitya dravyam. All of them come under dravyam. So the nitya dravya atma associate with nitya manaha in jagradavastha. That time the atma manas samyoga dwara chaitanyam or consciousness or jnanam, the word is used here is jnanam, is generated. Whoever recognize this, they get that Bhranti will go away. Bhranti dwara Ragadvesha comes. Because of Ragadvesha, Pravritti Nivritti takes place. Because of Pravritti Nivritti, Punya Papa Karma one will do. Because of that Punya Papa Karma, again Atma Manas Samyogaha. Again birth will come. So how to avoid this? You have to get out of this Bhranti. If you understand what is mind, what is Atma, what is consciousness, clearly Bhranti will go away according to him, not according to Advaiti. According to Nyaya philosopher, Bhranti goes, Ragadvesha will go away. These are all correct only. But his presentation of consciousness, Chaitanyam and Atma is totally different from Advaitin. So that is why it is difficult for us a little bit to understand. So Pancha Indriyani, these are all very, very unique for Nyayamatam. So he says here, in this portion, on Purvapakshi number 1 is answered by Nayayika. Purvapakshi is asking here, Purvapakshi's question he is expecting and answering. What is that? Akasha dravyam is nityaha. Panchabhutas, sukshma bhutani, they are nityam, eternal. And he said that Shabda Shrotra Indriyam obtained in that Golakam, Karna Golakam, he compared that Akasha and Shrotra Indriyam are synonyms. Synonyms because Shrotra Indriyam obtained in Karna Golakam, that is nothing but Akasha only. Avachinna Akasha. That Shrotra Indriyam is nothing but enclosed space in the ears. This enclosed space in the ears is called Shrotra Indriyam. Purvapakshi is asking, if Shrotra Indriyam is not there. When you moksha kale, jnana kale, or when the body dies, Shrotra Indriyam won't be there. You are telling, Purvapakshi is asking the Nayarika. You are telling Shrotra Indriyams all will go along with the body. You are telling, then how moksha can come? So 21 dukkha has to go away. 21 sorrows will go away. And the 21 sorrows he mentioned Shrotra Indriyam also. So that Sariram, Shrotra, Tvang, all this he mentioned that Shrotra Indriyam also is one of the dukkha karanam. That is why you are not getting moksha. Then Purvapakshi is asking Nayayika, if Akasha is eternal, Akasha Rupa Shrotra Indriyam also must be eternal. Since that Shrotra Indriyam is the cause of sorrow, that Shrotra Indriyam will continue because it is of the nature of Akasha. Once Shrotra Indriyam continues, how a person can be free from sorrow? If a person is not free from sorrow, he is not getting moksha. Moksha is not possible. So, to be free from sorrow or to attain moksha, you must be free from sorrow. According to him, dukkha nivrittihi eva mokshaha. Freedom from sorrow, 21 sorrows, karana rupa and karya rupa. 20 are karana rupa dukkhams. One is karya rupa dukkham. All the 21 sorrows will be removed by bhranti nivritti. How you can remove the Shrotra Indriyam? Because it is one of the sorrow caused principle. Because Akasha is Nityaha, Shrotra Indriyam is nothing but is the form of Akasha. Therefore, Shrotra Indriyam also must be Nityam. If Shrotra Indriyam is Nityam, how one can be free from sorrow? Because Shrotra Indriyam is one of the sorrow 21. Among 21, it is one. Shrotra Indriyam. That is the question. For that, this is the answer, the whole paragraph. Moksha kale shrotra manasi padartha jnanam na janayataha. Second line we saw in the last class. Karna golake golakena avachinna akashaha, even though it is avachinna akasham, enclosed space, Shrotra Nityam Shrotramiti Abhidiyate. It is called Shrotram. I accept that. Akasha is as good as Shrotram, Indriyam, that which is obtained in the Karna Golakam. I accept it. Tatu cha Karna Golakam moksha kale nasti. When body dies, Bhranti Nivrittau, that time it is called moksha kala. Moksha kale karna golakam, that means death of the body. According to him, moksha means dukkha nivritti. It happens after the death of the body. That karna golakam moksha kale nasti, because body died. Moksha kale karna golakam nasti. According to Advaitin, Jnana Kale Karna Gholakam Bhavativa Nava. After Jnanam, Jnani Guru is talking. Guru is talking, does that Guru has got earlobe or not? Earlobe is there. Why? The Guru is alive. Guru is talking. Alive Guru has got Karna Golakam. But according to Nyaya philosopher, Karna Golaka moksha kale nasti means what? He died and body he left. Karna Golakam yada person leaves the sthula shariram, then only karna golakam goes away. Golakam means this fleshy part where the shrotra indriyam can exist, abide. That is nasti, he says. Karna golakam nasti means aale out and ardha. Aad poita. Adha moksham according to him. Karna golakam moksha kale nasti. Tasmat, therefore, Akasha Rupa Shrotra Indriya Asatve Api. Once Golakam goes away, Akasha Rupa Shrotra Indriyam, that Shrotra Indriyam which is obtained in that Karna Golakam, that which is Akasha Rupam, because Shabdas Rupam Akasham. So Golak Abhavat Jnanam na bhavati. Since Golakam is not there, Shrotra Indriyam, which is the cause for sorrow, cannot function. Moksha kale sharira bhavat Golaka bhavaha karna golakam. Karna golaka bhavat Shrotra Indriya karyam na karoti. Anayaritya. Because of this reason, in this manner, Jnana janakam yat shrotra indriyasya swarupam. Jnana indriyam, it is jnana janakam. Shabda jnanam janayati shrotra indriyam. When shrotra indriyam shabda jnanam janayati, when this sense organs of hearing sense organ, that shrotra indriyam, when it produces shabda jnanam, when it will produce, when then Golakam is there. When Golakam is not there, how it can produce Jnanam? Yat Shrotra Indriyasya Swarupam. That Jnana Janakam only Shrotra Indriya Swarupam. What is the nature or purpose of Shrotra Indriyam? Shabda Jnana Janakam. How it can produce Shabda Jnanam? It cannot produce Shabda Jnanam because Karna Golakam gone. Ear lobe has gone. Why? All out. That is called moksha. Dukkha has gone. Tadeva dukkham tasyaiva nashaha. That dukkham Shabda. Whatever Shabda you hear, that gives some problem. Dukkha it gives. That dukkha has gone. Tasyaiva nashaha means dukkha nashaha bhavati. Karnagolaka nashe, sharira nashe, karnagolaka nashaha. Karnagolakam belongs to shariram only. Thus, tasmat sharira nashe, karnagolaka nashaha, karnagolaka nashe, Shrotra Indriya Jnana Janakatvam Gacchati. Shrotra Indriya Jnana Janakatvam Nasti Tasmat Dukkhamapi Nasti. Dukkha Nivrittihi Eva Mokshaha Tasmat Saha Muktaha Bhavati. This is his conviction. Purvapakshi's answer he has given. First Purvapakshi ki answer. Then another Purvapakshi is coming in the next page about manas. What about mind? Mind is nityam. Mind is also nityam, eternal. How can a person can be? Because mind is also one of the dukkha hetu. How can you say mind is not dukkha hetu? So Purvapakshi raising another objection. According to you, Tarka Shastra, mind is nitya dravyam, eternal dravyam, substance. What are all substances? 5 sense organs, 5 elements, kala, desha, dik. Kala, desha means dik, manaha, atma, nityatvat. Mind cannot end, which is one of the dukkha karanam. Then how can you be a dukkha free person? Dukkha is there, no moksha. So for moksha's sake, dukkha must go. Dukkha to go, the mind has to go. Because mind is one of the dukkha karanam. Among 21, mind is also there. mind nityatvat, katham dukkham gacchati, katham moksham bhavati iti question. For that, he is going to give the answer for second Purvapakshi. Now here second Purvapakshi is answered. I will read the portion, page number 240, first line, top line. Atmana saha manasah samyogena jnanamutpadyate sacha samyogaha न्याय सिद्धान्ते अन्यतरस्य क्रियया अथवा उभयोः क्रियया भवति यथा वृक्षविहगयोः संयोगः विगहस्यैकस्यैव क्रियया भवति द्वयोर्मेषयोः संयोगः तु उभयक्रियया भवति तथा विभावात्मनि क्रिया न कदापि भवति मोक्षकाले मनस्यपि क्रिया न भवति तस्मात् संयोग वन्मनः एव मोक्षकाले नास्ति. He is going to refute the second Purvapakshi also, who Nyayamata or Nyaya philosopher. So we saw that Atma, mind, Samyoga only generate consciousness. Here he says Atmana saha manasaha samyogena. This point we saw already. Atmana, Atma, one of the dravyam, Nitya dravyam, Jada dravyam. Understand? According to Nyaya philosopher, Atma is Jadam. According to us, Atma is Sat, Chit, Ananda Swarupam, Chaitanya Swarupam, pure existence, pure consciousness, pure Ananda Swarupam we say. But according to Nyaya philosopher, Atma is Jadadravyam. Atma becomes Chaitanam when it is associated with the mind. Mind is also Jadam, inert Dravyam, both are eternal, Nitya Dravyams. So funny philosophy, okay. That Nitya Dravyam, Atma, Jada Atma, Manassaha Samyogena, Jnanam Utpadyate. This point we know already. Jnana means consciousness, Utpadyate. In that footnote it is given. Whatever we saw in the previous class, look into the footnote here. Atmana saha manasaha samyogena yadi jnanam bhavati tada sushuptau tadrisha samyoga abhavat. In sushupti, this jnanam na bhavati. Suptothitasya jagarana kale jayamanasya sukha jnanayoho smarana rupasya. After waking up, he remembers. I slept well. I did not know anything. Aham sukham asvapsam maham asvapsam na kinchid avedisham. Brihadaranyaka Iti smarakam. He remembers that knowledge, jnanam. So, but in sleep, that knowledge is not there, jnanam is not there, consciousness is not there. Only in Jagrata Avastha, Swapna Avastha only, Atma generate jnanam because of mind association. Moola bhutanubhavaha na siddhayet. Moola bhutanubhavaha means that waking state, what jnanam you experience, consciousness, won't be there in sleep. That is what we know already, he said. Now, such a samyogaha Nyaya Siddhante Anyatarasya. This samyoga, combination of and association of mind and Atma, is of two types according to Nyaya Matam. Non-eternal consciousness is generated. That generated consciousness is an attribute of Atma. It will not join with the mind. It will not join with the mind, it join with the Atma only. He says here that Samyoga, according to him, one of the Kriyayaha, by that action of one between two, Atma, Manaha, two are there. Samyoga is possible in two ways. How it is possible? One hand is here, one hand is coming and joining. This is not moving, this is moving, it has come. So this is one type, only one way of movement. He gives example Vriksha and Vigaha. Vriksha tree is standard, it is steady, it is not moving, it is not going towards bird. Tree is steady, but birds are coming and sitting on the tree. So one way movement. Association of the bird with the tree. Whose movement is there? Tree or bird? Only bird, not the tree. That is what he says here. No? Yatha, just as Vriksha Vihagayoho. Vriksha means a tree, Vihaga means Pakshi. The word Vihayati Akashe Gacchati iti Vigaha Vihaga Vihagaha. Vihagaha ante Gacchati iti Gaha. Viha ante Akasham. Vihayati Akashe Gacchati iti Vihaga Pakshi. Vriksha Pakshi Samyogaha. How it happened? Only Pakshi has come. So Ekasya Kriya. Natu Ubhayasya. Not two of them. Only Vriksha is steady. Only bird has come. For that example. Ekasya Chalanadvara Vihagasyaiva Kasya Vihahasya Ekasyaiva Kriyaya. Ekasya means one bird alone. Bird alone. Vihagaha. Vigahasya means Pakshi. That birds. Ekasya, one bird movement only is there. Kriyaya bhavati. That kriya means what? Association of the bird with the tree happened only because of the bird movement, not the movement of the tree. That therefore ekasya kriya. What about ubhayataha? Two kriyas. Kriyas happened between two things. Dvayoho, Meshayoho, two goats. Mesha means goat. Meshayoho means of two goats. Samyogaha tu Ubhayakriyaya bhavati. So two goats come and dashes with their horns. One goat is not, only two goats comes and they get association, dashing each other. Tatha, similarly, Vibhavapi Atmani Kriya na bhavati kadapi. Atma is Vibhuhu, all pervading. Atma is Achalaha, all pervading. Vibhav api, Vibhav Atmani, Vibhavatmani. How to split? Vibhav plus Atmani, Vibhavatmani. Where is that word? Have you got it? Fourth sentence, middle. Vibhav plus Atmani, Vibhavatmani. In the all-pervading Atma. Kadapi kriya na bhavati. Motion is not possible at all. Motion is not possible. Therefore, similarly, this is Drishtanta. Now come to Dashtanta. Moksha kale manasya manaha api manasaha api manasyapi. manasaha api kriya na bhavati. At the time of moksha, mind also cannot have the movement. Atma is all pervading, it cannot move anyhow. Manas also cannot move in moksha time. Ajnana kale manasaha chalanam bhavati, it go and joins with Atma based on that which Atma it has to join, because there are many Atmas according to them. So it joins with Atma, and what determines that mind to join Atman? Punya Papa karma of that Atma decide, the mind will come and join there. Very, very funny. Okay. Sat Punya Papa karma. Mind joins with a particular Atma decided by Punya Papa karma of that Atma. In the case of Nayayika, that particular Punya Papa are not there in Atma for a Jnani. For a Jnani, the particular Punya Papa are not there in the Atma, because Bhranti Nashe, that particular Punya Papa also gone. Therefore, mind cannot come and join. Where is the question of dukkha? This is the answer for Purvapakshi, second Purvapakshi. What is that Purvapakshi is asked? Mind is eternal and it is one of the component in the dukkhams, 21 dukkhams, so mind also there. How can you say dukkha nivritti when mind is nityam? Mind is nityam, but it cannot join with Atma, because Jnani Atma is free from Punya Papa Karma. Therefore, mind cannot join, it cannot give dukkham. Understand? So, this is the answer. Okay. So, that karma decides the samyoga of Atma and mind. Who decide the samyoga of Atma and mind? Karma. So, infinite minds are there. Infinite minds are there. All are anurupam. Anurupam. Sarvagata Atmas are many. Minds are many. So to understand this Nyayamata also, we have to break our head. Break our head in the sense, కొంచెం పుదుసా இருக்கும் நமக்கு வேதாந்தினிக்கு. Okay. So that is why Atma is insentient in moksha kala. Since it is insentient in moksha kala, mind cannot join also, because karma punya papa gone moksha kala. Therefore, no dukkham. Therefore, there is no dukkham at all. See, the appropriate relevant, appropriate punya papa decide the mind to join with that Atma, particular Atma, because Atmas are many. So, Atma chooses the mind through its karma. I can say, Atma chooses its mind through karma. Sentiency, you become insentient. You become insentient in moksha kala. Insentient when you become jadam. Where is the question of pain, dukkha? You are like a stone, vegetable. Moksha kale. My God, who wants this type of moksha? So you are liberated when you become like a stone, according to Nayayika. Now we'll go to the next Purvapakshi. Third Purvapakshi topic number 357, page number 241. Now he is going to introduce another Nyaya philosopher. Navina Nyaya, one type of Nyaya is there. There are different Nyaya matams in between. Among them there are slight differences are there. That one different Nyaya matam, we can say Nyaya matam. One is Nyaya matam. In that one bifurcation difference is A. 1A you can put. 1A that says, that is called Purvapakshi. One Purvapakshi who is among the Nyaya matam only, he is asking, Ekadeshi is called. Like we say Vedanta Ekadeshi. In Vedantin also, even though they are Vedantins, they have different of opinion, and Ekadeshi we call. Similarly here also, Naiyayika is one Ekadeshi. One Ekadeshi Naiyayika. What he says, mind and skin join, consciousness is generated. Not mind and Atma, but mind and Tvagindriyam. I will read the portion. Tvang manasoho samyogena Atmani jnanamutpadyate Atma swabhavataha jadaha ityekadeshi naiyayika matam. Ekadeshi naiyayika. One group of naiyayikas are called Ekadeshi naiyayika. Why he differs from this mainstream of naiyayika? Therefore, mainstream of naiyayika we can give number 1. From that, who is differing from the number 1 Naiyayika is called 1A. We can give that name, 1A. This 1A Naiyayika, 1A number 1 and A. 1 is a main group, adilo iror group A and vechkanam, for our understanding sake. Tvang manasoho. Tvang means what? Charma, skin. That sparsha indriyam, we can call it as sparsha indriyam. Sparsha indriya manasoho, of that mind and tvagindriyam, samyogena, because of their association, atmani, in atma alone, jnanamutpadyate, consciousness generated as an attribute in the atma. Not in the Tvagindriyam, not in the mind also. Previously, mind he said. In that mind also, consciousness is not joined in the mind as an adjective. But consciousness joins in the Atma as an adjective when Tvagindriyam joins. This person says. Jnanam means here consciousness. Utpadyate. What type of consciousness? Temporary consciousness, not our consciousness. Sattu, Chittu, Ananda, Chidabhasa, Janya, Chaitanyam, all they don't accept. Even scientists also, they say, we cannot prove consciousness in near future. They say, we cannot establish consciousness in near future. One scientist group says. Another scientist comes, another scientist comes and say, we can never prove consciousness. We can never prove consciousness. This is their understanding about consciousness. But here Naiyayika also, consciousness utpadyate, it's born. Atma svabhavataha jadaha. Atma by itself, by its nature, is inert, jadam, insentient. Iti ekadeshi, one group of Naiyayika matam. This is the view of a logician who is differing with that first one, who says mind and Atma Samyoga only generate consciousness. But he is rejecting that, he is not agreeing with him, he is not agreed, he is giving his own view. Now that is the explanation in the whole paragraph. कश्चन एकदेशी त्वचा सह मनसः संयोगं ज्ञानस्य कारणमाह आत्मना सह संयोगेन कारणमाह सुषुप्तौ पुरीतन्नामकनाड्या मनः प्रविशति अतः त्वचा सह मनसः संयोगो भवति तस्मात् सुषुप्तौ ज्ञानं नोत्पद्यते एतन्मते त्वचा सह संयुक्तं मनः एव ज्ञानद्वारा दुःखहेतुत्वात् दुःखमित्युच्यते न तु केवलं मनः मोक्षे त्वचो नाशात् तया सह संयोगाभावात् ज्ञानं नोत्पद्यते मोक्षकाले मनः अस्ति परन्तु दुःखहेतुज्ञानजनकं त्वक्संयुक्तं यन्मनसः तस्य संयोगः नाशात् संयोगः नाशान्नाशो भवति. What he says, Prathama Nayyayika says, Kaschana Ekadeshi vadati Tvachaha Saha Manasaha Tvacha Saha Chakarantaha Tvak Shabdaha Tvachau Tvachau Tvachaha Tvacha Tritiya Vibhakti Saha Tritiya Tvacha Saha along with skin, that Sparsha Indriyam, Manasaha Samyogam, that association with the mind. Manasa Saha Samyogam Jnanasya Karanamaha. Jnanasya means consciousness. Previous one, Manasaha Atma Samyoga Jnanam. It generates Jnanam. Here, Manas and Tvagindriyam. Tvagindriyam and mind association, Karanam, cause for the generation of what? Chaitanyam, consciousness. So, Atmana Saha Samyogam na Karanam aha. That Purvapakshi, Nayyayika 1a says, Atmana Samyogam na Karanam Jnanasya, we have to supply. Jnanasya Karanam aha. For the generation of consciousness, Atma Manas Samyogam is not the cause. But what is the cause for the generation of consciousness? Mind and skin sense organ. Sparsha Indriyam. That alone is the cause. Already confused. Atma Manas Samyoga itself is funny. Now this person comes and says, Tvagindriyam mind joined together and consciousness is born. And he further explained, Sushuptau, we say Sushupta, it is not there. Conscious is not there. Why it is not there? He gives the reason here, his own reason, this Purvapakshi. Sushuptau, in sleep, Puritat Nama ka Nadyam Manaha Pravishati. In deep sleep, mind enters into Puritat Nadi. Puritat Nama, the name by Puritat, that Nadi which is known as Puritat, Takarantaha. Puritat Nadi, one of the Nadi. So mind pravishati, mind enters into the Puritat Nadi, where the Hridayam, the membrane in the heart, membrane in the heart, it is there. Puritat membrane Nadi is surrounded by heart, So that it is said in Ajata Shatru Brahmanam also, Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, second chapter, first section, the mind will enter into that Puritat Nadi. It disconnects with the body, disconnects with the skin also. That is why you don't feel the sparsha. Why? Mind goes to Puritat Nadi. Therefore, skin cannot have the sparsha. Skin become insentient. Similarly, in Moksha Kala also, mind association with the skin is not there because body is not there in Moksha Kala. According to Nayayika, in Moksha Kala, we talk about Jivan Mukti. He talks about Marananantaram Mukti. So he says, Sushuptau Puritat Namaka Nadyam, in that Nadi, Manaha Praveshati, mind enters. Ataha, therefore, Tvachasaha Manasaha Samyogaha Nasti. That is why even anybody pinches you, you do not know. Even mosquito bite or anything crawling on your body also, you do not know. Why? And mind has gone to Puritat Nadi. You became insentient, body became insentient. So Manasaha Tvacha Sambandhaha Nasti. Mind went inside the Puritat Nadi. Tvak remains as dead body. Samyogaha nasti in Sushupti Kala. Tasmat Sushuptau Jnanam na utpadyate. Therefore, consciousness is not generated in Sushupti. Is a fun, unique reason he is giving, separate reason. He is telling Tasmat Jnana means what? Awareness, consciousness. You are not aware of. You don't have Jnanam of your sleep, body mind complex. Jnanam na utpadyate. Jnanam means here consciousness. Etan mate, according to this 1A Purvapakshi Nyaya philosopher, Tvachasaha Samyuktam Manaha eva. Tvachasaha means along with skin indriyam, Manaha eva samyuktam, both of them association, both of their association. Jnana dwara. Once they associate, jnanam utpadyate. Because of that jnanam only dukkha hetutvam. That is why in sleep we are all happy. We don't have dukkham. It looks as though very, very correct, no? Very, very correct, Swamini. This 1A Naya philosopher is correct. Why? Because mind goes to Puritat Nadi. Skin becomes, cannot generate consciousness. Therefore, no dukkha in sleep. All of us very, very happy. Aham sukham aswapsam. I slept well. I am so happy in sleep. Tvak manas samyogaha nasti, which is the dukkha karanam, dukkha hetutvat, dukkha mityabhidiyate. Mind and skin association alone dukkha janayati, dukkha karanam bhavati. Tasmadeva shrotra indriyameva dukkha karanam. Sparsha indriyameva dukkha karanam. That manas, when it has samyoga with Tvagindriyam, only dukkha karanam. When mind is nityam only, even though with nityam mind, it is dissociated with the Tvagindriyam, therefore there is no dukkham. Dukkham iti uchyate. Natu kevalam manaha. Only mind is never the cause for problem. Mind alone is not the cause for problem. We say mind alone is the cause for a problem. Mana eva manushyanam karanam bandha mokshayoho. We say. So he says mind is not the cause for sorrow. Because one of the dukkhams, list 21, mind is one. Mind is one of the cause. Now mind is not the cause. Why? Mind dissociate with the Tvagindriyam. When mind associate with the Tvagindriyam only, you get dukkham. That is Jagrata Avastha, Swapna Avastha. So when moksha kali, mokshe tvachaha nashat. Your body dies in moksha kala. So Tvagindriyam also dies. Because it belongs to Golakam is not there. Skin is not there. Sparsha Indriya just like Shrotra Indriyam. Sparsha Indriyam also cannot function, cannot give any dukkham. Moksha, mokshe, in moksha, that means when a person become a jnani, not like Vedanta jnani, he is another jnani. Nyaya mata siddhanta prakara becomes jnani. Tvachaha nashat. Tvachaha, Tvagindriyam gone, dead and gone. Taya saha samyoga abhavat. Since there is no association with the Tvagindriyam, it has is as good as not functioning because Tvagindra golakam nasti, charmam nasti. In charma only Tvagindriyam will be there. Once charma golakam gone, Tvagindriyam cannot function. Association with the mind giving sorrow na utpadyate, jnanam na utpadyate, samyoga abhavat. Samyoga for whom? Mind and Tvagindriyam cannot associate. So that mind is free from dukkha. Even though it is dukkha karanam, when Tvagindriyam joins only, mind becomes dukkha karanam. When Tvagindriyam goes away, when it will go? When body dies. So to get moksha, you have to die first. That is the Nyaya Mata Siddhanta. Samyoga abhavat. Why samyoga abhavaha? Sharira abhavat. Sharira abhavat, charma abhavaha. Charma abhavat, sparsha indriya abhavaha. Sparsha indriya abhavat, manas sparsha indriya samyoga abhavaha. Tasmat manasi kopi na dukkham bhavati. So jnanam na utpadyate. Because of non-association of the mind with charma, sparsha indriyam, consciousness cannot be generated. Because he said consciousness is generated because of sparsha indriyam and mind. No, sparsha indriyam cannot have association with mind. Therefore, consciousness is not generated. Therefore, moksha kale manaha asti. Mind is there. Mind is eternal. Mind is there. But that mind cannot be the dukkha karanam. Why? Sparsha indriyam is not attached. Why? Because sparsha golakam has gone. Why? Body is dead. That is why. Parantu, but dukkha hetu jnana janakam tvag samyuktam yan manaha tasya samyoga nashat. Understand? The samyoga nashat. That parantu dukkha hetu jnana janakam. What is the dukkha hetu? What is the dukkha karanam? Dukkha hetu jnana janakam. That which is the cause for the generation of consciousness. Jnana janakam means consciousness generation. Dukkha hetu karanam tvak samyuktam en manaha. When Tvagindriyam and mind joins only dukkham. That is called dukkha hetu jnana janaka samyuktam tvak samyuktam manaha. How to understand? Tvagindriyam, mind association alone is the cause for the generation of consciousness. Then only dukkham will come. Their association only generate consciousness. Then only dukkham comes. Since both are not associated, because Tvagindriyam gone, because body has gone, mind is eternal, but mind alone, that mind consciousness is not generated. Therefore, in that pure mind means not Shuddha Manaha, that mind alone cannot be the cause of dukkha karanam, even though it is one of the dukkha hetu. Yan manaha tasya nashat. Yan manaha tasya samyoga nashat. Manaha na nashaha. Nityaha manaha. According to him. So, samyoga nashat. Tvagindriyam and mind association nashat. Nashaha bhavati. That dukkha nashaha bhavati. Yan manaha. Sorry, you have to do anvaya properly. Pure mind is no problem at all, but combined mind alone is a problem. Yat manaha tasya. Yan manaha tasya means yan manas tasya. Yat manaha tasya. Which mind is samyoga dwara Jnana janakam, then dukkha janakam bhavati, cause for the generation of consciousness and sorrow, tannashat, samyoga nashat, dukkha nashaha bhavati. Appa, how difficult it is, no? So, difficult in the sense, one nyayamatana, another nyayamata. 2-3 more pages are there. Afterwards, we are going to negate all of them. Okay, I hope this is heavy, more than enough today. We will go to the next paragraph in the next class. So finally, he says, in moksha kala, mind association with skin is not there. Who says? Second Purvapakshi. Sorry, 1A Purvapakshi. Ekadesi Purvapakshi. Because body is not there. Body is not there. So, Jada Akasha, Jada Manaha, Jada Atma, Moksha Kali, Atma doesn't leave Punya Papa Karma. Doesn't leave Punya Papa Karma means this is another discussion. So, in Visishtadvaiti, they say two types, Dharmi Atma, Dharma Atma. Dharmi Dharma. Dharma Bhuta Jnanam, consciousness. Dharma Bhuta Jnanam, Dharmi Bhuta Jnanam. Attributed consciousness. Jnanam, substantial consciousness. Two consciousness they talk. Okay, all systems to understand what for? To get clarity, not for criticism. We are not going to criticize anyone, only to see the fallacy, why Advaita alone is right, why it is not wrong, why other systems are wrong, only just comparative study we are doing. For this comparative study only we are studying here, not any critical mind. Okay. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.